Okay. Hi. It's Talk Tuesday, part 2, police brutality. And I'm here to start with talking about the fact that we seem to be overly policing our society. We have neighborhood patrols, we have riot police, we have National Guard, we have Army, Homeland Security, Coast Guard, and I don't know what else. Then we have everybody at home with their own guns. So we have a militia too. I think, we have enough weapons. So I guess one of the first things that we should do is organize a specific place that's free of charge where people can come and practice shooting. And it should be mandatory. Everybody with a gun has to go and practice shooting at least once a month, and that way we, the government, can keep an eye on who has guns, what they're thinking about, and just keep track of mental health too, how stressed out people are, so we know how to do this, how to keep things peaceful. And this would work for the militia people, the people who have guns in their home. It also works for the riot police, for the neighborhood patrols, for the National Guard, etc. And the Army. Everybody has to come and practice if you're active and you have a weapon at home. Then I would like to see the police, or whatever the new term will be. If it stays that way, I don't know, but I'm just going to refer to them as police right now. To have maybe once or twice a month, like a breakfast where people can come, concerned citizens, and they can learn and talk to the police, meet them. Maybe they could even have a speaker come in and give a special lesson on self-defense, or, I don't know what. How to get a cat out of a tree, things like that. I think it's clear that when police officers go on the beat, they're often looking for and feel obligated to find a bad guy. So they almost, I'm going to say they sort of create one sometimes. And this is now the past story. So in the future, I think that police on the beat, when they're doing a tour of the neighborhood, should be the eyes and ears of the mayor, so to speak. And then they should be seen, yes, but not really felt, It should be more of a Boy Scout attitude, where you're there to help people, not to hunt them. Then, this would be a general call for the citizens out there to keep your eyes open for things and suspicious things. If you see something, then you call the police. You telephone and you say, hey, there's something going on. Can you please come and have a look? And that way they're not searching for it. They know something's going on and they have to go investigate. So it's a different type of attitude walking in, and that maybe something's going wrong, and then it can be looked into. So also the chasing with the cars, that's another thing. It's that hunt thing again, and it's not good. It's not good for the police. It's not good for anybody out there on the road. We all get so nervous, and I know that I heard this once, I don't know where, but if you're following somebody for 5 minutes, they're gonna eventually make a driving mistake, and then you can pull them over. So it's not about hunting anymore. But what might work is an occasional roadblock, where you can check people for alcohol and drugs use. So people should not be driving while drunk or on drugs, period. And I don't know, I know drugs are currently illegal, but drugs should be in that category, because we know that although they're illegal, so many people are doing them. So, but that's a whole different conversation. I think drugs should be legal, but still, when you're driving, neither one of those things are legal, alcohol or drugs. Then I think we have to close down the current training centers, and we need to have a look and reevaluate each teacher and make sure that they know what they're teaching and that they have a good heart and are doing the right sort of training. So yeah, we do need training centers for sure. The buildings are there. We might have to, go through and empty out and get new textbooks or I don't know what. But yes, and then also training needs to be longer than 6 months or a year even. Training, and it needs to also include peace negotiation, peace skills, non-violent skills, absolutely. And I think I mentioned this before, but it's really important. The police should be from the neighborhood. They should know the neighborhood. They should know what's going on. They should be part of the community. Then it's clear that the police force is very well equipped with weapons and things. A lot of those need to be handed over to the military, I think, and money that was maybe allocated to the police department needs to be sent to a place that's needed, where maybe like for the homeless, maybe a shelter where they can go, or I'm not sure, or into education. But there obviously is money, but it needs to be put to good use. Then I think the governors also need to get involved. They should be having more understanding of what's going on in their states. I don't think they are fully aware of these things. So those are my initial thoughts. Other thoughts that I have is certainly to stop the war on drugs and the war on sex work. Sex work, especially prostitution, is actually women's work, and we should be paid for it. So that's coming in my women's arguments in section. I think the general thought would be if we could try to imagine ourselves as Girl Scouts and Boy Scouts, and we should, one phrase that I like, and it's sort of anyways, it's one that I sort of like to live by. In good we trust. So we all have to be good together. We have to feel like we're part of the community and get involved in that way. Then, this is now for the general public. You also have a role to play in all of this. We can't do this change without you. And what that means is we also need to see respect. People have to try to be respectful to each other and to the whatever new form the police force will take. But respect is important, not only to each other, to others, but to yourself too. So I'm going to recommend that, yes, there's no need for public drunkenness or drug abuse. If you're doing drugs, then you do them at home or maybe, I don't know, at a friend's house, but not on the street. And public drinking, again, if you're in a bar or a restaurant, yes, but you don't have to drink to get drunk. Getting drunk is for, at your own home, if that's what you desire to do, but not in public. So these are my general thoughts and ideas of going forward. Again, you peaceful protesters did a wonderful job. Thank you for all your work. You're amazing. And you did it together. That's the great thing. So congratulations to you and us and everybody, the United States. We're going in the right direction. It feels good. So I have normally not a song of the day for this, but I have a song that I think is good. So where did I put it? Ah, yes. And it's by the great American Harold Melvin and the Blue Notes. And it's Wake Up Everybody. So on that note, I want to say thank you for stopping by. I hope I didn't sound too, I don't know. I hope I sounded peaceful. I think we're heading in a good direction. I'm proud of us. Thanks for stopping by. I wish you a good day. Bye.